Brought to you by Poster Fix.
This is Leo Cloutier with Malice Toward None. It's indeed a pleasure to have as our guest here today the Major League batting champion of 1971. I'd like to welcome to our show from the St. Louis Cardinals, Joe Torre. Welcome, Joe.
Well, Leo, it's always nice visiting with you. You know that.
Well, Joe, it's always nice visiting with you. Thank you. Joe, you have a tremendous pitcher by the name of Bob Gibson on your ball.
He's the best I've ever seen. And here's a guy who could retire or just be satisfied with all the laurels he's already received in the past, and there's really nothing else he could attain. He's got the lowest earned run average of any pitcher ever, and probably no other pitcher will ever get even close to that 112 earned run average he had in '68. But here's a guy who goes out on that mound every 5 days, and he gives you everything he has. He's a great inspiration, not only for other pitchers, but for the rest of the ball club.
Joe, has he got a changeup? If he has, I don't think I've ever seen him throw it. He throws so hard.
No, he doesn't have a changeup. He threw a knuckleball a couple of different times, and Aaron almost took his head off with it one time, so I think he put that back in his back pocket. But he's strictly a hardball pitcher with the fastball and the slider. Every once in a while, he'll turn the ball over a little bit. Joey,
you mentioned a name, the name of Aaron. Of course, that's Hank Aaron, with whom you've played, incidentally. What do you think of his chance into breaking Babe Ruth's record?
Well, I think if Hank stays healthy, I think he has a good chance of doing it within the next 2 years. He only needs, I think, 78 homers or something like, or no, 60-something home runs, I believe. I think he's got he needs 78 home runs, I think, to break it. He's got 639. I think he's got every opportunity in the world to break it, if not in 2, definitely in 3.
And Joe, he's a wrist hitter, isn't he?
Yes, and this is what, why I figure Henry's chances are a little better than Mays's, because Willie's got a big swing. He plays in a bigger ballpark. Henry, he's like, I guess, a Ted Williams type hitter where the ball is right on top of the plate and he pops those wrists, and it takes a lot less exertion for Henry to hit than it does for Willie.
Joe, I remember seeing you at the World Series. We talked at quite a length over there, especially in Pittsburgh. What did you think of the Pirates?
Well, I thought the better club won the World Series. The Pirates had a strong ball club. They kept telling you about the Baltimore's 20-game winners, but Pittsburgh's got some power, and they won the thing without Stargell contributing much to the, to the ball club as far as hitting goes. He won the pennant for them all by himself, I'd have to say, because of the tremendous year he had. But Willie, just having him in the lineup, I think, made Clemente a better hitter because Roberto got the pitches to hit, and Roberto had naturally a super series. But Pittsburgh has a strong club, and they're in our division, in the Eastern Division. We're going to have to cope with them next year, and I think we're going to be all right.
Joey, that Roberto Clemente for a guy 37 is something else, isn't he?
Now, there's a man who just got himself up for that World Series, and I guess when you play as long as Roberto has, it's a little tough to get yourself mentally up for every game and be able to play all the time. But when he saw the opportunity to do something in that World Series, he really answered the call, and he was really nothing short of super.
Thank you, Joe. This was an interview with Joe Torre, the Major League batting champion of 1971 of the St. Louis Cardinals, and this brings us to the end with Malice Toward None for today. Until tomorrow at the same time, Leo Cloutier. Good day.
Please subscribe and hit the notification bell to get more classic sports interviews from Leo Cloutier with Malice Toward None. Brought to you by Poster Fix, where we bring your vintage posters back to life.